Hello, Darthvegan here, back with another episode of Derail Valley. We are here in Oil Well North. Last episode we had a small delivery here and we had a small derailment. I'm going to go ahead and pull into our repair shed and just make sure we don't have any damage that needs to be taken care of before we start our next mission. I haven't slept yet, so we will do a little rest after we do this repair, and then we will sleep for the night, and then we will get ready to do our mission in the morning. But first, we do have to repair, and I think that I'm on the right track to get that repair done here. Be turning left on this points up ahead, and then we're going to go into the shop there. Should be fine. I'm getting a few like frame drops here for some reason. I don't normally. I'm not sure what the deal is, but hopefully it subsides here in a moment. Alright. Just going to bring this guy into the old repair shed there. There it is. Yeah, I can't believe I wrecked this thing. I didn't realize I had those points set incorrectly, and boink. Just gave me the old bonk. Yeah, sorry about the frame drops. Pretty weird. Don't normally have them in this game. Alright, when you hear that little ding, that means you can be served. You're in the right place to be serviced. Okay. What? That's weird. Okay. Must have hit the wrong key. Let's go back and turn the old DH4 off here. I don't think I think we can repair all three just from this one being connected. Ew. I don't think I can reach. Nope. Dang. Okay. Well, now I have to start it back up, which uses a little bit of damage to our engine. Man, frame drops are crazy. Pop forward just a little. That ought to be good. Alright. That ought to do it this time. Oh yeah. Perfect. Who left this on the floor? I gotta turn these wipers off. It's gonna drive me nuts. Let's see. Wipers. There we go. Peachy. Who left the trash here? Okay, let's fuel these bad boys up. Oh, he's getting low on fuel anyway. Probably a good thing that we're doing this. Sand is full. Oil. Top that off. Oh, my body is not in bad shape. That's good. I was really afraid it would be. So, that's good to see. Let's go ahead and grab all of that. That's the slug. This is the DH4. Yeah, none of them really were hurt by that derailment. It was pretty minor, so. DH4 barely used any fuel. Yeah, that's pretty cheap. Oh, pretty cheap, my butt. 30,000. Okay, well that's fine. It is what it is. Okay, let's go take a little nappy nap, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Okie dokie, it is almost 6 a.m. I don't know what the weather will be until 6 a.m. rolls around, and then it'll reset this weather forecast here. We are up here at Oil Well North. I'm thinking we're going to take these 3 jobs back down to the harbor and town. But first we'll stop by at the goods factory and drop off these empty cars. It's a pretty good job. Super simple. And it's on our way, so we might as well do it. I had thought about going over here to the oil refinery, but there's only a couple little jobs and they're not really that lucrative. I thought the oil trade would be more lucrative than that, but I'm torn because the point of this little side thing was to do things I haven't done a lot. So, you know what? Let's stick with what I had initially said. And let's just do things that I haven't done a lot yet. So I'm not going to take these jobs even though they're way more lucrative. I'm going to take these two jobs that are not as lucrative, but will take us somewhere we haven't been very frequently. So, where are we going? We are going to B30 and B50. Okay, sounds good. Let's go check that out. B30, B50. That's the C yard. This is B over here. B30, B50. Let's find these two jobs. This is job 01. This is job 36. That's 77. Alright. That must be the methane going down to the harbor. B30 here. Alright. And B... what's the other one? B50. Okay. Yeah. That'll be easy. We'll go ahead and fire up the old DH6. DH6, what are you talking about? DH4. And we'll do the shunting work. And then, you know, actually, I can just fire up the DE6 and use the remote from the DH4 to do the shunting work. I don't have to use the DH4's engine at all. It is just way more inefficient fuel-wise. Although, as we saw, I just used the DE6 primarily in the last few missions, and even so, it was a pretty expensive bill. No matter. It is what it is. All right. It's all good. How come I can't turn these lights on and off? Are you ready to receive? That's why, because I am doing it from my remote. Alright. There we go. Doing it from the remote. Now, does it matter which job I hook up to first? I don't guess. B30, B50. They're both going to B6I, so it should be 6 of one, half a dozen of another. Alright. Let's do B50 first. Now I could, oh, bear with me here. I could go to goods factory, swing all the way around, and go up to the oil refinery, but I don't think it would make our deadlines if I did that. All right, get past those points and switch it. And let's see what we need here. We need to go to B50 first. So let's switch this guy. And B50 will be right there. That'll be good. We'll get that hooked up, and then we'll go back forward. And do, hold on, let's do this one first, actually. Alright, we are moving up here to get attached to our load. Oh, mama. Slow her down, buddy boy. There we go. A little too much, but that's okay. I suddenly had this vision of us slamming into this. Alright. And this filled with oil, so that would be less than ideal. And of course it'll be the last train with the brake on. This is the right one, right? 01, yes it is. Very good. Going roll forward. How long is this thing? This is 145 and 43, so we'll say 190 plus another 70 for the locos, so we'll say 260. We'll give it 270 just to give ourselves a little bit of leeway. 270. What's the weight on them? 450? Nah, it's light. It's light. You know what? I just realized. How are we gonna get out of this place? I didn't take note of that. I might be hooking up in the wrong direction. It'll be fine. Trust your instincts. I don't trust my instincts. At all. At all. Let's take a look. There's only one way out of here. Okay. And so... oh, we're fine. Yeah, I trusted my instincts and it all worked out this time. Just gonna go hook up to this other set of train cars and then go turn the job in. And then we'll head on up to the oil refinery. Should be a relatively quick journey. It estimates 30 minutes, or I have to beat 30 minutes in order to get my time bonus. It's usually pretty reasonable with the time bonuses. Usually doesn't cut it too close. Alright, we're all hooked up and we're gonna go get all aboard. Oh, I better go turn my jobs in before I leave. I was about to leave. Got to turn jobs in. That's a very important part. Otherwise, we won't get paid. And they'll be like, where'd all our cargo go? Some guy just hooked up on it and left. It would be nice if we could see like other traffic and stuff. Make the world feel a little bit more alive. That's coming. That's coming. On the road map. Not sure when, but is it coming? Alright. Guess we are ready. start rolling. We're rolling, big boy. Alright. We are coming out of Oil Well North, and we want to go to the left. And we want to go to the left. Through the food factory. Go to the left. All the way down to the ore refinery. Now we will have to set the food factory here. Hold on. Are we going the right way here? Going right? Yes, because we want to go to the north. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and set this to... we'll just go at even 300. Be fine. Alright. We turned right out of the Oil Well North. That's good. We'll be going left from then on out. Food factory. Let's make sure we are set up to go through that just fine. Left. And then we go right through C. Alright. I don't want to go through C. I think I'd rather go through B here. Yeah. Right. Stay right. Stay right. Very good. Alright, that should be fine. Going 40. And it's uphill. Actually, I'm going to go over here and turn this off. Don't need the remote because I'm just right here, so it should be fine. Going a bit uphill, but should be no problem for this load. Okay, fantastic. I forgot to check the weather, but it should be no matter. Weather can't stop us. Nothing's gonna stop us now. I forget, what's the loadout of a DE6? 1200 on a 2% grade. Okay, we're about 900 tons, not counting the locomotives, on a 1% grade, so it should be fine. And we do have that DH4 back there if we need it. Give ourselves a little more oomph. I don't think we will. Not until we start pulling heavier loads once again. I guess after this run, we may take whatever's at the oil refinery back down to the harbor, if there is such a job, and then start doing some big money jobs for the military. Get that military 3 license and the hazmat 3 license. Uh-oh. This is gonna be fun. We're only 135. Yeah. Good. And we can start making some big money going back and forth between the military zone and the harbor. Not the funnest of runs, but should be fun. We can do a couple runs and get some good money. The jobs are so well paying that they should pay for themselves within 1 or 2 jobs. So. Alright, looks like we have passed the 40-kilometer mark. Now we're in the 50-kilometer mark. Oh, 30 up ahead, okay. Slow her on down. Keep a little brake on because we are going downhill. We got some weight behind us. Should be good. There's food factory in town up there. We'll pass through it. I think I have all the points set, so I shouldn't have to worry about that. Go ahead and start the track on the 50. That'll get us past this 30-kilometer speed limit. Not that it'll matter because we'll be inside the town probably. Yeah, we're going to be into another 30 anyway, so it doesn't matter. Let's turn that back off. Ah, beautiful. Okay. Try to slow down a little bit too much, so I took the brakes off. Let's build up a little more speed. Apply just one step. Watch that speed, make sure it doesn't climb too much. Yeah, it is climbing, so we're gonna have to apply another one. There we go. Looks like we're holding steady here. Still climbing a little. Slowly. Alright, passing into the food factory now. We are going down to the bee yard. So we should hopefully bypass all this jazz. Food factory is a pretty big station, really. I could stop and see if there's anything going to the oil refinery. Risk it. Risk it for your biscuit. Close. Let's just run over there right quick. Let's just see if there's anything lucrative going there. Anything? Oh, dang. Anything going to the oil refinery? There's harbor in town. Looks like no. Okay. Lots of jobs, though. None for me today. I should just let her keep rolling, just slower. Alright. We're fine. I'm sure the people in this town love that. Trains roll up, blasting their horns. Safety first. I know people were here. Let people know that we're here. Alright. So we got this is going to where? B6I, okay. Oil refinery. We're coming in from the north here. So we're going to go to the right into the B yard, B6I, left, and then right. Easy meany, easy money, easy meany, easy money. Easy peasy. I was trying to say easy peasy and easy money at the same time. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Okay. We're going to be going up a hill here, so start cranking her up. It's a +2 grade. Start ratcheting it on up. Make sure we can get up this grade here. I think it'll be fine. .70 is the speed limit here. We're having trouble maintaining 40, so the grade's starting to decrease a little. I think it'll be alright. Talk about complicated stations. Look at this. Look at the oil refinery. It's a wild. That is wild. If you kind of separate up all the spaghetti that's going on, though, it's really not as complex as, say, the coal mine, for example. Got a nice loop around. Got some different shunting yards there. Yeah, it's fine. Alright. Got a junction coming up ahead. We're going to be going to the left. Double check that. That is correct. Beautiful mountain lake. Alright. Making our left turn. 30 speed limit. Fine. We're going 30. Full blast. Full throttle. Okay, we're going to start coming downhill here, so I'm going to start throttling back. I might have throttled back a little too early because our load might still be going uphill a little. Nah, we're fine. We're fine. 70 is the speed limit here. That'll take us through this 30 speed limit here. Starting to slowly pick up speed. Nothing to be worried about. Oh, I was using my wheel brake earlier. I have my dynamic brake in this train. I completely forgot about it. Hilarious. It's been a hot minute since I played. This is nice, isn't it? Nice scenery. .50's the speed limit up ahead. Once again, no worries. We're going below it anyway, and we're just coasting. Not using any fuel. Well, we're using a minimal amount of fuel idling, but so far, so good. Nice, smooth journey. Now, 50 is the speed limit. We're only going 40, so don't give me that squeaking. I want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't really see a need to increase throttle since our downhill momentum is giving us what we need here. Let's continue with that. 40 speed limit up ahead. apply a little bit of dynamic brake. This should be the junction into the ore refinery itself. Alright, applying some dynamic brake. There we go. There's the ore refinery. Lovely. I guess lovely is relative, right? With the smokestacks coming up. Okay. 40 speed limit. Slow down just a little bit more. We're going to be coming into our siding here in just a moment. 6i. Okay, I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to turn this on. There we go. I'm going to hop out right here. And we are going to make sure we get inside here into 6i. Just like so. Oh, 6i is a lot longer than it looks from here. Let's make sure we get past the signage with our axles. Oh, there's a DH4 over there. Sitting pretty. Got that on. Now let's go find the station, which is where? There it is. And let's see what we get from this little job. Okay. Got 24,000, that's good. This one will be a lot less, yep. 9,000. Well, almost 10,000. Cool. Alright, up to 907,000 once again. Let's take a look and see what jobs we got. Little shunting job, no thanks. That over there. These other shunting jobs, any good? This one's not terrible. That's 3 pickups though. Deliver diesel to City West. City West. This is going to diesel to food factory in town. That's close by. Oil well central. Now this shunting job has got 2 drop-offs, but I am doing those right now. Let's see, oil well north. I could take both of those oil well norths and these City West jobs. And if I did that shunting, I would have another City West job to take. But even with this, that's plenty. That's 800 tons plus 1,000. That's almost 1,200 tons right there. So that's about what we need to take with our DE6 to make a good run. We would take that down to oil well. Oh wait, that's oil well north. No, that's, yeah, that one's north. That one's central. Okay, never mind. We would do these 3 jobs. Or I could do those 2 jobs. But definitely these 3 jobs would be much more lucrative. It would go down to oil well central through here, drop off that one load, then go on over to City West. Yeah, we could do that. That'd be a pretty good paying job. And then we can maybe go on up to the machine factory, buy our license for the military there, and see what we can find to go to the harbor. Alright, so I hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure and hit that like button. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.